While you all out here enjoying the weather, living your best lives, I hope you are preparing for this winter. Not just winter 2022, but 2023, 2024, and beyond, right? Because the writing is on the wall. Now, the team members, they shared with me some article because we understand the assignment over here. Let us go to our credible source because we don't want you to say we're spreading conspiracy theories and we're spreading fake news. So let's go to our credible sources, right? We have first up from the BBC News Online. And they are telling us 8 million Australians urged to turn off lights. Let's get into a little bit of this article from our credible source to see what it is giving. Australia's Energy Minister has urged households in South Wales, a state that includes the country's biggest city, Sydney, to switch off their lights in the face of an energy crisis. Listen. Chris Bowen says people should not use electricity for 2 hours every evening if they have a choice. However, he added he was confident that blackouts could be avoided. It comes after Australia's main wholesale electricity market was suspended because of a surge in prices. Mr. Bowen asked people living in New South Wales to conserve as much power as possible. If you have a choice about when to run certain items, don't run them from 6 to 8 in the evening, he said during a televised media conference in Canberra. Now, go check out the rest of this article, see what it is giving, right? Use critical thinking and connect the dots. It is from our credible source. None of you can say I'm making this up because somehow you people don't realize the writing is on the wall, right? Now let's go to our another credible source, right? Because it gets more interesting. Because you could have knocked me over with a feather when the team member let me know about this article. And we have this from our credible source, ABC News, by the Associated Press, June 3rd, 2022. And they are telling us polls get okay to gather firewood as energy prices soar. You cannot make this up. Listen to this from our credible source. Poland's authorities are reminding citizens they can rummage state forests for firewood to heat their homes. Pay attention. Warsaw, Poland. Poland's authorities are reminding citizens they can rummage forests for firewood to heat their homes as energy costs continue to soar. Opponents of the country's populist government call the firewood reminder a sign that it is fumbling the economy. Now, inflation in Poland is now nearly 14%, with fuel prices surging to $1.87 a litre. The government of Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki, I totally butchered this man's name, go check him out, blames Russia's war, right? Russia's war for driving up the cost, calling it Putinflation. Go check this article out for yourself. Use critical thinking and connect the dots. They are telling the people in Poland to go and gather firewood. You can't make it up. You absolutely cannot make it up. Now, our final story coming from our credible source, the Irish Times. And let's see what our credible source is giving us. June 16, 2022. Germans told to conserve energy as Russia cuts gas flow to Europe. Deputy Chancellor warns of serious situation as Italy Austria and Slovakia report more supply reduction. People, I'm telling you, it's going to be a brutal, wicked winter. And not only winter 2022, but winter 2023 and 2024. Let's get into a little bit of this article and see what it is giving from our credible source. The German government has issued an appeal for citizens in the EU's biggest economy to conserve energy as Russia cuts gas supplies to ever more European countries. Germany Deputy Chancellor Robert Habeck says the situation was serious and that now is the time for companies and ordinary citizens to save energy and store gas. Every kilowatt hour helps in this situation, he said in a video appeal published on Twitter on Thursday. Russia's state-controlled gas exporter Gazprom has cut flows through the Nord Stream pipeline, which runs under the Baltic Sea to Germany, by 60% in recent days, citing technical problems. But Germany has said the move is political. Right? No, you all need to pay attention. Pay attention because Europe is about to freeze. Right? Europe is about to freeze. And I don't think a lot of you is taking what is about to happen serious, because by the time you all decide you need to get supplies, there won't be any. There won't be any in the warehouses. There won't be any in the stores. There won't be any in the shipyards. There simply won't be any supplies because none will be coming into Britain. And we certainly don't have enough trees. Right? So guess what? We're going to freeze. Right? And I told you that many of you in Europe will jump into little bit of boats, little dinghies, whatever you can get, and try to get into Africa, Spain, Portugal, anywhere, because the winter that is coming is going to be snowmageddon. It's going to be like the day after tomorrow. A lot of you are not going to recognize yourself and what you will be prepared to do when this winter kicks off. And not only 2022, but 2023, 2024 and beyond. It's gonna get brutal. And it's best if you start putting things into place by now. Right? Especially if you are expecting. Right? If you are expecting, if you are pregnant, you need to have a 5-year plan. How to keep your homes warm, how to provide clothing, right? Food, water, right? You need to put a plan in place. But those who don't hear will most definitely feel. What you are not about to say is that you did not get the message. What you're not going to say is that no one tried to warn you. Right? We need to seek the face of the Most High because we're definitely going to need Him. This is going to be a brutal, wicked winter. It is going to be the winter of Snowmageddon. Let us pray and say glory be to the Most High.